So while we are jotting that down, think about the cube and the cuboid. Think about the cube and the cuboid. Make a discussion of this. Okay, so let's look at the cube. Let's look at what is the cube and the cuboid first, and then we will see what are some properties of each of them, right? Now, we're going to go through this together because you have a model and I have my today, right? Now, what is a cube? What is a cuboid? What do we know about a cube? They all have same length and breadth. All the dimensions are the same. Excellent. Thank you so much for that. I endorse that, right? Somebody else. About the cuboid now. Does the cuboid have the same dimensions as the cube? No, it does not. So, what do we know about the cuboid? If they don't have the same dimension, it therefore means that the length, breadth, and thickness will be different. Very well. So, you're on correct, right? See there, a cube is a regular solid with all of its faces square and all of its edges equal in length. So for the cuboid, it's a special case where the length, breadth, and thickness will all be the same. So if I give you, for instance, if I give you the length of a cube side 2 cm, all the other sides will be 2 cm. All the faces are all squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? But we're going to look at that in detail in a few minutes. Cuboid now, on the other hand, before I move on, when you hear about regular, right, it means that, when you hear about regular or the term regular, it means that all the sides are equal. For the cuboid, however, it is not regular wide because it has rectangle for all of its faces. And if you raise the cuboid up, you will see they are all rectangles there, right? Right? Or the very box I took them out from, that's the cuboid. Fair enough? Let's make a judgment of that. Any questions so far, by the way? Let's make a quick judgment of that. Next thing I will show you models of cube and cuboid. Okay? How many minutes? Actually, it's everybody, right? Yes, let's talk about the cuboid. And we all know when we look at videos, we have Rubik's Cube. It is not so. When you fix the Rubik's Cube, well, that's a typical example of a cube. That's a typical example. So let's see what we have. That's a model of a cube. And you all have on the table there, right? So you notice all the dimensions are the same, and you can use this to fix our puzzle and so on. Right? And so we have cuboid. But before we look at the cuboid, we are going to look at some properties of the cube first before we move on to the cuboid. Okay? So look at this. Or rather look at the model that I gave you there. Let's see what can we take out from that. Right? Let's see what we can take out as some of the properties of that. right? Yes, so let's start with the cuboid. Take a couple seconds, think about it, and then I will get answers, right? I know everybody don't have one, but just look at the model that's on the table there. Let's put this one in the middle so everybody can see it. So imagine this has all the sides are equal, it has edges and so on. So let's see what we have. So I will take point your figure, right? So that's good enough. So let's take some properties of the cube. What do we know about the properties of the cube? Anybody? Yes. 12 edges. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Everybody agree? Alright, let's take another one. Let's take all the responses first and then we're going to put everything together. 12 edges, what else? 6 sides, okay. Anybody else? Yes, I know everybody have answers to that, right? 12 edges, 6 sides. What do we know about the face? What shape the face takes? Square. All the faces are square. What else do we know? What do we know about the sides? All the sides have same length. Very good. Excellent. Yes, let me hear more answers here. Alright. Okay, 8 points, but instead of saying points, what is it? There's another term that we use for points. He said 8 points, very well.